Hey, so look, right? Hey, Reece, y'all already know how I feel about Reece, man. You know what I'm saying? That P2 album, fire. And with that being said, I done found a page. Shout out to PTHVTG. You know what I'm saying? He been making videos, doing all the knowledge on all these people. We did the same Eagle joint, that was fire. Y'all liked it. That I wanna see this A Reece joint though. We gonna get into that, but before we do, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you can stay notified. Cause listen, every Thursday we do the whoa, who that? That's what we show love to them unsigned artists, man. Send your links to any of them social media handles that you see down below, man. Or get down in the comment section, put the name of the song, name of the artist, and local or unsigned, and we're gonna get it on the show. Got to tell y'all about Rap Around the World too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a music video, you an unsigned artist, you know what I'm saying? Send your music video to me, man. I got a countdown show for you. We gonna get into this video right here though. Right now. Shout out to Snoop cereal. This shit good. Let's get into it.
Some artists are able to make it and prosper within the game, whereas some get stifled and essentially lose the momentum they once had. Now, one particular artist who had a tough time navigating through the industry when he was once connected to a label is none other than Leklogonolo Ronald Matiboge, or better known as A Reece. Now, born on the 27th of March 1997, Reece grew up in Westview, Pretoria, where his musical aspirations developed and he became a student of the game. Now, Reece credits his older brother Jay Jody for being his main inspiration for pursuing a career in rap. When he saw him writing,
a lot of y'all was telling me that. His brother is really the one that put him on, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Big Brothers, yo.
Now, through that inspiration, he would end up writing down his own lyrics in class and even enter a rap talent show, going on to win the whole competition. Now, being known as a rapper, he managed to link up with PH from Raw X, and when
now I'm really about to get your pickle chin head in now. Hey, listen. Young pictures of people, bro. It be the funniest shit in the world, man. We be thinking I got some crazy looking pictures when I was younger. I ain't gonna cap. And we be thinking we be looking so cool at the time, man. That shit be looking crazy, bro.
Went on to dropping his first mixtape, Forever King, at just 16 years old, which was essentially his introduction into the game back in 2013. Now, with his sound being so complex and matured for an artist his age, he easily caught the attention of many listeners and dropped his debut EP, Brownie's EP, the following.
That's a fact what he just said. Because I ain't gonna lie, one of the main things that made me gravitate towards A Reece was the substance that he has in his music. If you listen to what he be saying and the way he puts the words together, the way he used the words, it's like it's beyond his age a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Easily caught the attention of many listeners and dropped his debut EP, Brownie's EP, the following year in 2014. Now, with so many eyes fixated on the boy, he later signed to Ambitious Entertainment in 2015 and dropped his debut album Paradise late in that same year during October.
So that's P1 right there. So A Reece really been around like, what, about 8 years now? He about to be up on 10 years in the game, boy.
Doing so while in gaining commercial success with hits like Couldn't, Mgani, and Zimbali. It was a no-brainer for Reece to officially sign to the label and make everything concrete, but unfortunately things didn't turn out that way. Now, the story of A Reece is one that's been told countless of times, but I think it's important to remember why so much emphasis has been placed on his time during Ambitious and why he ended up leaving.
And the main thing is about Ambitious.
Yeah.
What happened there?
To be honest, I wasn't getting paid, and I felt like my art direction was being taken into.
Hey, listen, that'll do it. If you want a label or something like that, and you ain't getting your money.
But what was the arrangement prior?
You see, that's where it started. That's where the problem started, because me and the label owner had like a verbal agreement. When I had approached them saying, yo, I'd like to sign to Ambitious Entertainment. You know, we had a verbal agreement that, okay, we're gonna take you in as our artist and we're gonna have you do a little trial run. And if
them verbal agreements, bro, man, that shit right there, bro, that shit is so hassling, man. Everything like need to be in writing. Even me, bro, I had verbal agreement situations, bro, that just didn't go right, bro. Fuck all that, man. Cause niggas do not be keeping their word anyway. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is gonna lie. You gonna have, like, that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. So already I'm seeing where a lot of his like his attitude comes from, like when it comes to how he approaches music, like, you know what I'm saying?
everything goes well, we're gonna invest in you. And then ever since then, man, I've been asking for the contract, but it's been like, yeah, we still fixing it up. Yeah,
But the
we
money's
still,
being made
we still, you know.
through
yeah,
you,
Of
I said
course.
that.
I feel like most artists in the label are taken advantage of. You know, it's like they check where you are in life first before they actually, you know, propose to you, whatever it is they want to propose. Like all record labels in general. You know, it's like they look at, oh, homeless, perfect. You know, or, oh, he really wants this. Perfect. You know?
Okay.
It's just how it goes. What I can say.
I feel what he's saying. Like he's right in a sense, but kind of to add to it, labels be like, you know, they do take advantage of artists, but they take advantage of like the not knowing, the lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If you coming in, and that's in every way. If you coming in not knowing anything, like anything, like how they say anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. In the music business, anything that you don't know will be used against you. You know what I'm saying? So let's think about it from the label standpoint. You see this artist or whatever, you're not going to invest your money into anything without checking into it first. So if the artist that they see, they may have a little talent or whatever, but if they don't have the numbers that's there already, they're going to look at that and they're going to translate those followers into like possible dollar signs. So if you got 100,000 followers, they'll probably think like, okay, 10% of that is, you know, actual supporters. They're gonna spend a lot of money. They grow from that. It's just a way to make sure that they're, you know, getting their return. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't want to put nobody out that don't have a following or nothing like that, because who's gonna spend the money?
I wasn't supposed to be getting money monthly. You know, I was supposed to be getting money per show, you know, for the work I put in, whatever, you know, but I was getting paid monthly and a certain amount. It just didn't cut it for me, you know. I feel like I'm getting to a point where I should be getting maybe a little bit more because, damn, I'm on the road every weekend, you know?
Yeah.
So let me just put it like that.
Now, the role of a music label is to serve as a support system and provide various services to help artists further their careers in the...
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know his business contract or whatever, and I ain't trying to defend the label either, but it's just certain things that do come with it. And again, I don't know his business, so I ain't even trying to say that this is what happened. But if you on the road and the label is paying for, you know, anything for that matter, like food, you know, they paying for anything. All of that stuff goes in the recoup box. It's this thing called recoup. In business, after you pay your expenses, whatever's left, that's the profit. A Reece is one of the expenses. If they're not grossing that much, you know what I'm saying, from any of his project or anything that he's doing, like that could be the case. And again, I don't know his business. I don't know, and I didn't mean to personalize it to him because I really don't know his situation. I'm just giving y'all some insight on a, you know, a little bit of insight on how it goes.
Overall, music labels act as partners and advocates for artists, enabling them to focus on their music while providing the necessary resources, supports, and expertise to help propel their careers forward. Now, unfortunately,
and what he just explained was like how independent artists work. You understand what I'm saying? They get these partnerships with, you know, maybe even another independent label. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes even a major label, they'll get a partnership with them and they'll put out the projects, but not realizing when you independent, you really got to do all of the work. You really got to have the structure in place. Like everything that the labels would do, which is why they take a lot of the money. Everything that they would do, you gotta be doing. You gotta have that lined up. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know the right people and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Fortunately, Reece didn't feel like he was benefiting in any way, as I just described. And on top of that, he was forced into beefing with Nasty C as a way to build up hype and momentum for his career, as well as
so that shit was okay. Yeah. We gonna get into this. So that shit was manufactured. Let's see. Hold
labels.
On.
The feud between the artist and, you know, the CEO, the owner, or whatever is normally sparked by how the owner deems you as an artist and not how you want to present yourself to the market. So sometimes you get beefs that are like manufactured straight from, you know, like internally, you know, like just like the beef with me and Nasty C. Like, that was all.
It was what?
Just like the beef with me and Nasty C. Like, that was all encouraged by great marketing and getting the numbers up and staying relevant. But it wasn't anything personal, it was whatever. That tactic does work.
So that means to me that it really could be a possibility. I don't know how this story is gonna turn out. And again, shout out to PVTT. Man, subscribe to his channel, bro. The link to the video will be down in the description. You can get to his page like that. But he is killing it with the documentarities. Hold on, man. How is this gonna turn out?
Let me tell you what happened, right? First,
Wow.
the label happened. Now, Nasty's on the up and up, doing his thing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Getting his glory. And then, boom, A Reece pulls up, gets signed to Ambitious Entertainment. You have the label owner with his own agendas, you know, of taking over.
Hold on, wait. Am I tripping? Was they both signed to Ambitious Records? Is that what's going on here?
That's how every label owner, you know, that's their mindset.
You guys are like puzzle
yo,
chess pieces.
need to be the one, you know? So, in order to be the one at the time, like, you know, regarding like artists in my age group, was for me to go at Nasty. You know, I was put in that position where it was like, yo, man, in order to get there, you gotta do the most. And come on, I like competition. To me, it was just healthy competition, you know? Song for song, verse for verse, ball for ball. Let's do it. I'm game for that anytime.
Yeah.
Let me see here, man. Let me make sure I ain't missed something. Hold on. Was A Reece and Nasty C hold on. Yeah, Nasty C used to have dreads, bitch. That's crazy. Let me see. Ambitious Records artists. Shit, I'm gonna try to get signed in the middle. I'm trying to look at like who's on Ambitious Records even right now. Like who's on Ambitious Records? Y'all let me know if I should react to any of these artists too, bro. I'm gonna submit a demo, bitch. I ain't like, oh, what you mean? That's crazy. Anyway.
But it became bigger than that. It became like the label owner's wall.
So basically it worked.
It did work, but I mean, I never wanted to be like in Nasty C's bad books, and clearly I was in 2016, you know? I liked Nasty C's music at the time, just like how I like it now.
Right.
But, hey, I'm trying to be out there too, and I thought it was healthy competition, so I done did it. You know, I just did it. I was like, yo, let's go. But then it became worse because it was the label owner's wall on his own, you know? Like, he became obsessed with trying to beat Nasty, let me put it that way, you know? So...
But in that way, he just made him look more powerful.
He just screwed it all up, and I had to stand for myself at the same time, you know? I remember some people were going off on Twitter like, homeboy sounds like Nasty, so nasty, nasty, you know? And I took it to myself to say, okay, I'm gonna refer to the pen. And I was like, I do not sound like David, I don't.
Right.
On a verse. MTV-based cipher, actually. And when that came out, you know how it is. Oh, beef. Oh, hey. You know, stuff like that. But then, fast forward, Nasty C, A Reece, same show, East London, same plane, same flight. You know, we land, he pulls up on me. He's like, yo, let me holler at you.
Right.
And I'll forever respect him for that. He's like, yo, let me holler, let's talk. Yo, this is what the people want, you know? What's going on? Like, you got a problem with me? You can say it now, you know? Stuff like that. And we went back and forth, and then we finally got to, like, an ultimatum where we were like, yo, man, let's stop the dumb stuff.
Right.
So me and Nasty, I guess we cool at this point.
Now, after leaving Ambitious Entertainment, Reece encountered a few challenges which ranged from legal disputes, where Reece faced legal issues concerning the ownership of his music and royalties. I mean, leaving a record label can result in disagreements over contracts, rights, and financial agreements, which may have caused disruptions in his career. There's also financial concerns. I mean, departing from a major record label can affect an artist's income and financial stability.
Definitely.
Reece may have initially experienced difficulties in funding his projects and managing his finances independently without the backing of Ambitious.
I'm telling you, that independent grind, that straight independent grind is, I'm telling you, bro, it's like that. Not only if you don't really have a lot of a budget to work with, if you don't know what to do with the budget too, man, it can what?
Also limited industry support, where leaving a well-known label can impact an artist's industry connections and
Yeah.
support system.
Yeah.
A Reece may have encountered difficulties in finding new collaborators, securing features, or
Which is sad because like at the end of the day, you know, and like A Reece has said, it becomes a battle with the owners of the labels. You know what I'm saying? It really do. They won't let like over here for an example. You know what I'm saying? It's certain artists just the same that can't work with not that don't want to. They can't work with other artists because they're on a certain major label or they're tied to a certain label or they're assigned to a, you know what I'm saying? And that's wild because we get cheated out of a lot of music, you know what I mean? A lot of great music, you know what I'm saying? Because just simply because the label won't clear it, you know what I'm saying?
Now, there's also promotion and distribution challenges, where Ambitious Entertainment's likely provided A Reece with the assistance in promoting and distributing his music.
Right.
After leaving the label initially, he may have experienced difficulties in reaching the same level of exposure and distribution without their resources and established networks.
Yeah.
And lastly, there's building a new fan base. Now, transitioning from a well-established record label to an independent career can present challenges in terms of building and expanding a fan base. A Reece had to work to
Definitely, bro.
solidify his presence in the music industry, attract new listeners, and maintain the support of his existing fans.
It's not a lot of artists that get to be able to go do it on their own after they've had success with it with a major label. Yeah. You know? True.
Yeah, that is true though, and that's mainly because, like I said, if you don't know what to do.
How have you been able to do it?
Well, I always tell people it's my level of consistency when it comes to the music. You know?
That's one. You gotta be consistent. That's one for sure.
Because if there's one thing that I have when I don't have anything else is the music. So I always depend on that. So I just felt like from my view, I just felt like maybe, you know, the people just love my music so much so that it's keeping me afloat. You know?
Right.
It's keeping me in the game. It's keeping me relevant and all that. But honestly, it's also being around, like, you know, people who taught me certain things about the game that I didn't know. 'Cause, you know, you come in, you thinking...
That's another thing. Look, he I don't know if any of y'all watched this interview for real, like from the standpoint, not from a standpoint of a fan, but from a standpoint of like somebody that's trying to get information on how to make their situation happen. He dropping jewels right here, I'm telling you. And already he said, number one, stay consistent. Number two, he just went into knowing the right people, building the relationships. Let's see what else he said.
Honestly, it's also being around, like, you know, people who taught me certain things about the game that I didn't know. Because, you know, you come in, you thinking you coming in and you just going to make music.
Good mentors, build relationships.
Perform the music and that's it. But
and that's false.
You know, other things come with the industry. And
drop a 1 if you already seen that interview, like when it happened, dog. Drop a 1 if you already seen the interview when it happened, because he is dropping gems, and that shit needs to be. This needs to be resurfaced, bro. Because he's really dropping gems on how to do some of this shit, bro. Let's go.
A whole lot of different aspects come with this shit. So it's like you have to learn the business. I mean, you have to learn the ropes. And it's not easy to learn the ropes, and it isn't easy, man. Especially
hey, check it out.
You're an artist like me.
Check it out. I'm gonna put y'all on something. This book right here has a lot of information. It's called, and this is I think they about to come out with a new edition, but this is the latest edition of this book right here, man. I'm telling you, it talks about so much, bro. So much, so many tips and tricks to get. And depending on how you think, this goes past the music business. You know what I'm saying? It's tips in here that you can use, like if you running any sort of independent thing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's an ill book, man.
Honestly, when all you honestly care about is the music, you know what I mean? I'm a studio recording artist. I'm a machine. I just want to be in the studio making the dopest shit I've ever did in my life. But then it's like you have to, you know.
Yeah, that makes me wonder how much like music he has that he hasn't released yet. like what is his jump drive like, or his computer hard drive? Like what is up there, yo?
Get your publishing right. You have to get a distributor. You have to, all of that, all of that. So it's just been a crazy journey. So yeah, back to the question though. I feel like just being around, you know, people like shout out Thuli, shout out Thuli from Blog Communications, shout out DJ Maporis, shout out PH, shout out a lot of people, shout out to a lot of people who like kind of like, you know, gave me some game along the way on some
Yeah.
do this to get to this point, you know, or
Yeah, bro.
do this so you can avoid this type of shit, you know. So shout out to those type of people.
Yeah, bro.
Now, after having such a negative experience with Ambitious,
fact.
Reece felt like he had no other choice but to pursue his career independently. Now, this couldn't have been an easy task to do because not only did Reece have to focus on creating music while still trying to retain his audience, but he also had to educate himself on the business side
At
of
the
the
same
music
time.
industry.
At the same
Now, the life
time.
of an independent artist is no joke. And
Facts.
I can imagine Reece had to face various other challenges, which range from financial constraints, where as an independent artist, Reece had to bear the cost of producing and promoting his music himself. He may have faced limitations in terms of funds for studio time, music videos, marketing, and distribution, which can
And look, in situations like that, I gotta let y'all know. Like, it take money to shoot music videos if you don't know how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man. Any of y'all that got, I don't know about Androids because I don't got one. But any of y'all that got iPhones out there, bro, if you got an iPhone in your back pocket, bro, you have a content creating machine in your back pocket, bro. I don't care if it's an iPhone 6. If you got an iPhone in your back pocket, bro, you can make a music video, and you can make a fire music video too. All you need is somebody to hold the camera. And if you want to really like get it looking right, man, write a treatment, write a little treatment, a video treatment. That's what it's called. Do your homework on a video treatment. Yeah, bro.
artist growth and reach. There was also
And DistroKid, and all this stuff right here, I'm telling y'all, this is not no paid promotion or none of that. I'm not being paid to promote DistroKid. I'm not being paid to promote Apple or none of that. I'm just telling y'all, dog. Listen, DistroKid has a feature now where you can upload music videos and watch, and they can be watched on all the platforms that you, Vivo, all that shit. Huh.
Reece had to bear the cost of producing and promoting his music himself. He may have faced limitations in terms of funds for studio time, music videos, marketing, and distribution, which can hinder an artist's growth and reach. There was also a lack of industry connections. Now, building connections and networking within the music industry is crucial for an artist's career growth.
For sure, bro.
A Reece
For
may
sure.
have faced challenges in connecting with influential figures, producers, and industry professionals who could have aided his development and exposure. Another challenge which Reece faced was marketing and promotion, where independent artists often struggle with effectively marketing and promoting their music to reach a wider audience. A Reece may have faced difficulties in getting his music heard, gaining radio play, securing live performance opportunities, and building a strong online presence, all of which are crucial for the success in the music industry.
Definitely.
And lastly, limited exposure.
So how did he do it though? Cause he definitely is still like very relevant. You know what I'm saying? So how did he do it, bro?
Without the support of a record label, A Reece may have faced challenges in gaining exposure beyond his local scene. Touring and accessing platforms where his music could be heard by a larger audience may have been limited, making it more difficult to grow a fan base.
Hey, what video is that? Hey, what video is that, bro? I want to see that shit. What song and video is that?
Clarity. Now, despite these challenges, A
They in there with the big sticks laying the bank down, nigga. That's crazy. What is that?
Reece managed to gain a significant following and recognition in the SA hip-hop scene through determination, talent, hard work, and most importantly, consistency. And not only that, Reece had the internet as a major tool, which
Definitely.
helped his resurgence within the game.
Definitely.
What are the major struggles of going indie as a young artist?
You know, number one, the most popular, you know, getting your songs on TV, your music videos on TV, getting your songs on radio. It's like the hardest ever.
Man, talk about it.
Right people, hence building a structural, you know, solid machine.
Hold on. What he say?
Building a
He dropping. Hey, listen. I want to find this interview.
is ever. You need the right people, hence building a structural, you know, solid machine.
Facts.
When you go independent.
Facts.
And another thing is having to manage everything and focus on the music at the same time.
So discipline is a big part of it. How
Cause
discipline-
every day, listen, dog. I have to say something about this, dog. You know what? I'll digress. I ain't gonna say it because if you know, you know, bro. And I fought with A Reece. I'll just say that I fought with A Reece because he's dropping gems, bro. And if you haven't watched this interview, if you haven't go. And I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna watch this interview in full. I ain't gonna watch it in this documentary thing. I'm gonna go watch the interview in full after I do these videos because he's dropping gems in that joint right there, bro. He's dropping a lot of gems.
Like I didn't give myself the chance to deal with it then when it was happening. Cause I was still working, I was still trying to find a way to get shows, you know, put myself out there. So I feel like I didn't really give myself the time to sit and be like, and take it all in.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, man, it took a toll on me because it changed me as a person. You know.
So he's still talking about the label situation, I think, right?
About it, man, it took a toll on me because it changed me as a person. You know, I became a certain way because I felt like I need to act a certain way when I'm around certain people or at certain places because of how the game moves. You know, because of that narrative. You know, because of that idea. But
he basically saying like, dog, I ain't trying to be fake, bro. How do I navigate through this and still be who I am? You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I feel like I needed that. You know, I needed that. I needed to become my own man at an early stage in my career because I feel like you know, what's coming for me is big and I need to be able to handle it.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I just felt like, cause I'm also grateful that my older brother was kind of in the same situation as I was in, because I got that moral support from him. You know what I mean? So when I dropped out the label, he dropped out the label, and
so you dropped out first.
Actually, they dropped out first.
Oh, okay.
Benchmark dropped out first, and I was like, okay, cool. If the bros are dropping out, I'm out.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? If I have to choose between Ambitious and my brothers, I'm choosing my brothers. So I was out, lived in Melville, and they were there with me. So, you know, trying to help me get shows, all that shit, because they had been in Jersey before me, so they knew, you know, their way around,
Right.
how to navigate on certain things. So yeah, man, it was like starting over. You know, gotta do a new album, gotta get a new single, gotta try and get someone to fuck with you so you can, you know, get your shit on radio. You know, shit like that. You gotta find someone to book you.
Yeah.
At the time, no one wants to book us because it's like they feel like, you know, it's gonna be some legal issues if they do. So
That's crazy.
Cool, we straight.
That's crazy.
So it was a crazy time for me, man.
And you didn't have any issues, nah?
Nah, I mean, I did a little bit. You know what I mean? I did a little bit because you know what money does. So there were a few people who fell back. You know what I mean? But
Fake friends. Fake friends. Fake friends, bro. Fake friends, bro. Fake friends. They found out he ain't on the label no more. They fell back. The money ain't the same. They fell back. They found out he got to put some more money into the actual building of the projects. They ain't want to be around for that no more. They wanted to be around when the joints was rolled up and being passed around in the music video. Them niggas. That's crazy.
man, shout out Batukata. Is it Batukata?
Batukata, yeah.
Man, shout out that man.
From Lisady FM.
Yeah,
That's
shout
my
out-
guy.
Shout out,
Batukata.
shout out that man because that man put us on. He was the only guy who was like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna book you niggas, come to Bloom. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you some paper so you can be straight, till you get your feet right, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the time we were gigging out in Bloom, you know, doing the same fucking shit. But it was like, yo, we're back on the road again.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
Now, after leaving Ambitious, Reece and Benchmark took
That's
it upon
hard, bro.
themselves to form the...
I got so much respect for this young man right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause he's mad young, and he threw that shit on his shoulders, bro. He said, "Fuck that. I ain't going back. I ain't going to get whatever he was doing. I ain't going back to that. Me, my brothers, we moving forward, bro. Shout out to that, bro. Because most cats don't even think like that, let alone, you know what I'm saying? I like this dude, man.
The Wrecking Crew, which included Flame, Echo, Mellow, Mash Beats, and X Global as the resident members. And with the formation of the crew, they really dominated the game with their fresh and authentic sound. And whilst in the crew, Reece
and see, I gotta say this too. A lot of people, listen, this the thing. A lot of people, right? Like how he said he went with his brothers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people will have an issue like with people that don't necessarily move with their brothers, right? Or they brothers. And I put quotation marks on brothers because niggas will put a fake family title on some shit so they can just be around and soak up, you know what I'm saying, for the video. They can be all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Dancing. You know what I mean? That's really what that's the bro. That's you feel what I'm saying? Like, but as soon as that fall down and them niggas want to scatter, that's not your brother. Them niggas want to act like they don't want to be a part of building it back up. That's not your brother. You know what I'm saying? That's not somebody you should be loyal to or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So fuck out of here with that. He a real one for recognizing that his brothers and his people, his brothers is real ones for recognizing who they are and what they are and doing that together. Understanding that they need to rock together. Understanding that. You know what I mean? Not getting no egos in the way or none of that. You know what I mean? That's brothers. Yeah.
afforded the opportunity to have more creative freedom over his music and his career. I mean, Reece always references the music being the most important aspect of his career, considering that he's a student of the game and he respects his craft to the fullest. Now, initially the crew was meant to start off as a label in order to allow the following members to branch out and make careers for themselves, which they managed to do to an extent, but unfortunately the crew split up due to numerous reasons.
Was that your strategy with the Wrecking Crew, for instance?
That was supposed to be the plan.
Yeah.
So the plan was, let's all get together.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what happened with the Wrecking Crew too, though? Cause, yeah, they don't like, some of them dudes don't be around, and I ain't gonna lie, some of them, they weren't that good. They were inadequate. Like when you put them on the same, you know, when you put them in the same room with Reece, you know what I'm saying? Like on the same track as Reece, like they wasn't quite meeting the bar in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
You got niggas that are known, you got niggas that still need to get known. How about we all use each other?
Yeah.
Hop on my record, I'll hop on your record.
Yeah.
People start gravitating towards you. People that know me start, you know, you create your own fan base and then you do your own thing. That's
the formula. Man, I swear, man, this young dude, he got it, bro. This young dude got it, bro. That's the formula right there. That's the formula. But man, niggas don't be, I don't know. I understand why people don't, why a lot of the time niggas don't be wanting to stick to that. I think it's because everybody want to be in the front, bro. Everybody want to be in the front. Don't nobody want to, you know, take the time to to play the back for a second and understand that, okay, we're gonna use me to get the attention and then you follow up. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, bro. Like, I don't understand that, bro.
It was misrepresented at some point along the line, you know, because a lot of niggas, bro, egos, pride, all that shit.
What I tell you?
But honestly, initially, bro, it wasn't even about, oh, hey, Reece is gonna sign everyone. You know, the crew broke out. No, it's not really about that, bro. Niggas know. Everyone.
Hey, look. That's a subliminal advertisement right there. You see the P6? You see the P6 coming in 2030. P6 2030. P6 A Reece coming in 2030.
Now with the split came the formation of Rubber Band Gang, which had the following members such as Mash Beats, Words, X Global, IMP the Don, Krish, and Ghost. Now
every single one of them people he named is some of the, man, they made some of the firest music that I reacted to on this channel. That's a fact. Mash Beats, got daggone what he said, IMP the Don. Man, let's go.
To undisclosed reasons, Rubber Band Gang split up as well, having Reece truly pursue his career as a solo act, as well as also reconnect with his older brother Jay Jody. Now with them reconnecting beyond the music and essentially on a brotherly level in memory of their father, they managed to create a joint album with Heaven Can Wait, and since then,
which is fire.
The brothers have
Which
been
is fire. Which is fire. I think we reacted to that whole album. I know I heard some of the songs from it for sure. If I didn't react to the whole album, I definitely need to.
working with each other quite a lot, which essentially birthed the idea for them to start their own record label with Revenge Club Records.
I'm independent right now. I just started my own label with JayZ and TK.
Nice.
Revenge Club Records. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're currently self-published. We don't have any artists that we signed. It's just us. We're signed to ourselves. But yeah.
That's
I
hard.
just recently had a launch like last
Young JayZ. That's a young JayZ right there in the making right there. That's a young JayZ. That's how I started with the rap. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no artists at first. All they had was Jigga Hove. You know what I'm saying? All they had was Jigga Hove, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then they started signing folks, you know, as JayZ blossomed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so hoping that's gonna go well. We just need to cook up, you know, get the catalog right.
It will, man. Hey, Reece, sign me, dog. Sign me as a producer, dog. I got beats for you, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Sign me as a producer. And I got a new project I got coming out called Beats Volume 3. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody I need some distribution. You know what I'm saying? I got some distribution, but I want to partner with a label. You feel me? So I can do it right. You feel me? But I'm gonna drop it either way though. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the P for real. Let's keep going.
And we'll see what happens from there.
Okay. Y'all heard them, right?
Revenge Club Records has provided A Reece with the opportunity to shape his artistic direction and build a community of like-minded individuals. Now, say what you want about Reece.
Nah, for sure.
But for him to make it through all the trials and tribulations he experienced.
Yeah, that's his brother right there too, Cadence, right? Hey, listen, I think I heard him on one song. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if I ain't mistaken, I remember him being really like that too, though.
His career.
Family of
To
spitters.
how determined he was to make it in the game. I mean, from being a disgruntled artist at Ambitious to pursuing his career independently alongside his friends to eventually starting his own record label alongside his brother in TK, while call it divine intervention, considering how his career initially started out. I mean, not that many artists are able to pursue a music career independently and become as successful as he's been able to do.
Nah, that's a fact,
and it
bro.
just speaks to how relentless.
That's a fact. Like, hey, listen, he definitely overcome because the way he moved. Like, think about it. The fact that I'm doing a reaction to A Reece says a lot. I'm in America. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you can stay notified. Y'all be cool. How y'all be cool, man. Peace.